What is going on, YouTube? And we back with part two. What the fuck do we do? What's going on, y'all? Man, 23 watching as of right now. We just getting started. Please hit that like button on the way in if you haven't already, and appreciate everyone that already has. And make sure you check out the Rant channel, man. Yo, I'm like, that shit slowly but surely, man. Numbers going up on that, man. More people tuning in. Uh, to be honest with you, I'm like, I wasn't really. I mean, to some degree, I mean, I was hoping for it, but to be honest with you, that's more of a that's way more of a raw, authentic uh approach, man. It's definitely more uh not so organized, for better words, lack of a better word, I guess you can say. It's just way more chill, man. Not as edited or anything like that. Way more cursive. That's for sure. Well, I mean, gotta live up to the name, I guess. What's up, Tiger Petty? Officer Parker. Someone at somewhere was good. Jamal Fowler said that beast goes hard. Thank you, sir. And speaking of Jamal Fowler, man, I gotta give I gotta give my brother some love because right off the rip, he came through with that $50 cash app. Salute to you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Brother on my arm, no brother on your arm.
I mean, of course, I gotta hit him. I gotta give a brother Jamal Fowler that one. Shout out to him. God Shalat. What's going on, G? Appreciate you. Oh, I thought that said Sham God, like, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about the basketball move. What's going on, good? Sham God, Gang Django. Yeah, man, I'm doing all right, bro. I'm doing all right. Trebe, what's good, bro? Damn, shout out to William Mallory, man. I don't think I've seen you in a live alive in a long time. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I booked my flight earlier this week. I'm going back to Colombia in a month and about mm, probably about what's that, about 4.5 weeks now. Mm-mm. And then I've been texting Shorty that I showed y'all um last weekend. Well, I showed y'all more than one, but this one in particular, y'all know the one I showed y'all, uh BBL Shouty. I guess I'll try to send that later. It's acting weird. Trying to show y'all this picture because I'm like, oh yeah, she did just, you know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll just show you. That's not the best picture of her. Well, I mean, I guess Well, I guess to some degree you can. I mean, at least you can kind of see the frame. I mean, y'all know she got that BBL, but that one picture I got of her. Oh, that's by far the best picture of her. Oh. See, I love that Rand channel when you call some of them modern Western women slow over the age of 35, acting like they 14. I'm like, right. T Pat 513 was good, bro. Asia or Latin America? Good God, man. At this point, I really can't choose, but man, they both got their pros and cons, man. You know, being back and forth. It just depends, man. At this point, I think it just depends on what you value and what you prioritize more. Like, if looks mean more than you, then you should go to the Latin countries. If you don't mind spending a little bit more money, if trying to stretch your money and if trying to stretch your money is more of a priority, but you know, you can still get access to pretty attractive women, then yeah, Asian countries. But the Latin women are always going to be finer than the Asian women for me. For me personally, it's just my preference. I'm not trying to sit over here and sway anybody. Everybody like what they like. I ain't about to sit over here and try to change that. Oh yeah, and Shorty that I showed y'all, yeah, she lives in Colombia, but she's not even Colombian. She's Venezolana. 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 Yeah, Jamal. Speaking of which, yeah, bro, are you still in North Carolina, or are you about to, or you move yet? Shanghai Django, the $20 super chat says, passport on active mode for life, and I live in Houston where there's no shortage of physically attractive women, but they don't compare to Latin America in any way. Keep on keeping on, bro. Appreciate that super chat, bro. And you know what? I'm mad too, bro, because check this out. I was supposed to come to Houston like a couple weeks ago because my homie wanted to go down there for his birthday, but he ended up changing his mind because his chick wanted to go to Chicago again when it around this time of year. Can you imagine that? Yeah, I know, right? I think she just didn't want us to bro up and go down there because she knows it's a lot of attractive women down there. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to go because there's a girl that I reacted to a long time ago, and we follow each other on Instagram because she reached out to me and she was like, "Is this your channel?" I'm like, and she bad too, y'all. Like she cold. Oh my God. I'm like, yeah, like, you know, we've kind of kept in contact sparingly. So I'm like, I was definitely gonna reach out and be like, hey, you know, like come down there, you know, maybe just, you know, get a little get her on the travel vlog, because you know, all these niggas care about is seeing bitches anyway, at least the ones that ain't watching like that. So I figured, hell shit, why not? But dude ended up canceling. So I was like, fuck it. But yeah, again, man, appreciate that, bro. Bluff City nerd. What's good, G? Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because the original picture that I was gonna show y'all was her at the gym. Cause you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, I was gonna say, cause that was just earlier today. So I'm over here like, oh, bro, Jesus Christ. Yeah, she Venezuelan, bro. These are Man, I appreciate you, man, for song, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm like, see, Jamal, that's why I've been trying to. Yeah, Jamal, that's why I've been trying to get your ass to come down to Columbia. Like, it ain't just Colombianas down there, bro. You got Venezolanas down there too. Yeah, I noticed that too, Bluff City Nerd, because I didn't like the fact, because I saw that one video that you was talking about that went crazy and did crazy numbers like 60,000 or something, and then I was looking at your other videos and I was like, what the hell? I'm like, dude, man, something going on with YouTube, bro. I'm like, dude, I'm like, all you can do is just, because it sounded like, because you kind of, what's funny is I kind of went through the same thing, but it happened to me before I got monetized, not afterwards. So I don't know. Maybe if that just got to do with more people being in the space or what. You know what I mean? Because it's a little bit more saturated now. Because even I'm feeling the effects of it, to some degree. But I don't know what else to say about that. Damn, you live in Alaska from Brooklyn. Ooh, I got a question, bro. Hey, so I know in Alaska, y'all have like times of the year where it's like daylight all the time. Like, what times of the year? Like, what time of the year does that happen? And is that like 24 hours or like how long does that last? I'm just kind of curious because oh man, it's another place that I was I don't know if I would want to go to Alaska just to experience that, but I think you can. I think the same thing happens in Norway, if I'm right. I can't remember the other country. I think it's Norway, but I might be wrong. But I want to go to Norway anyway because I want to see the Northern Lights. And the Northern Lights happens like at the end of every July or something, if I remember right. I gotta look that up again. Oh, because if I look up, man, and things, I'm like, I might fuck around and do that this year. Dakota's Jenkins with the $2 which that says passport. Said passport over cleaning up after Pookie and Tyrone. I know that's right. Bruh, facts, dude. Let me tell you something, man. Bro, when I was going to the gym in Medellin, like Shorty I just showed y'all, bro, she a dime a dozen, bro. A dime a fucking dozen in the gym in Colombia, bro. It don't make no damn Colombia don't make no damn sense, bro. She said he said once American Embassy open back. Hey, I will say this, bro. Like, dude. Hey, I will say this, bro. If Trump, if wow, I ain't, I don't be paying attention to that shit like that, but if he can pull that shit off to where it's safe to go there now, hey, more power to you, bro. I would have said that to anybody who could have pulled that off. For real, because I'm like, nobody had hope for Venezuela, but like, cause like Shorty that I showed y'all, she was so happy when she heard about the president getting captured. I'm like, seeing, and that was part of the reason why I keep trying to like explain to guys, like, this is why y'all gotta quit getting so emotional and caught up in politics, bro. And actually like go out, travel, meet people, talk to people. Because the people that were protesting against the shit, you had people from Venezuela looking at Americans protesting like, what the fuck is wrong with them? They don't have a clue what that president has put us through. So the people that are over here defending this shit, the Venezuelans looking at, the Venezuelans at home looking at y'all like y'all a bunch of dumbasses because y'all don't know what the fuck going on down there. And it's like, goddamn. And it's like, I catch shit just for trying to bring that to your fucking attention. Like, damn. Like, hey, I worked with Venezuelans before. Dated them. Befriended them. Like, damn. I'm not saying I'm a fucking expert. I'm just saying, like, shit. I'm like, I talk to fucking people from the fucking country who know a hell of a lot more than us. But I digress, man. I don't want to get sidetracked, bro. We on the positive vibes today. Positive vibes tonight. Seem I'm late to this one. Nah, you really ain't that late. We only 20 minutes in, bro. I'm just kind of giving people a chance to slide through as I go through the chat, man. Physical poetry, what's good? G? Why not sentiment? What's going on, brother? Say, what's up? Been watching since December, but recently just up. Man, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Okay. Winter solace 24 hours, dark summer solid, summer solace 24 hours, daylight. Dude, that's creepy as hell, bro. Can you? I think I can handle 24 hours daylight, but 24 hours dark, I don't know. Yo, that sounds. Whew. That sounds like a long ass day, bro. 24 hours straight in the dark. Mm-hmm. Like, damn, like, just imagine you go out 1 p.m. and it's just pitch black, nothing but, and all the lights on and shit, street lights on and shit. That gotta be weird, bro. I know that'll zone me out. Like, Rome, thoughts on Ecuador and going there. You know what? I'm a bit intrigued. Ecuador intrigues me. It's intriguing. I think Ecuador is slept on as far as the women go. I'm like, I'm like, just from watching when I was binge watching Ace Live and he was spending time in Ecuador. Very beautiful women there. I think you just have to probably do some research and know exactly where to go. Because I remember him going to a few spots that looked like they was popping, but it didn't look like it was a whole lot going on there in comparison to a place like maybe Brazil or Colombia. You know what I mean? Because like eventually one day I want to go to Ecuador, Peru, Chile, Argentina. I wouldn't mind going to Paraguay. You know what I mean? I definitely want to check out these other South American countries one day, for sure. I actually wouldn't mind going to man, I know I'm about to butcher it. Is it Guyanese? Where the Guyanese are from? The English speaking country in South America. I know I'm butchering it, Mike, but y'all know I'm sure somebody will say it in the chat. I'm like, but I would definitely be down to go. I'm like, sometime in the future, I'll probably end up going. I saw a video of them celebrating down there and up here, bro. So I don't know. But see, again, this is I don't know. I have my theories on that. I have my theories on that as well, but I'm not gonna waste my time on it. Said Texas, Arizona, and New Mexico is where I need to be. Okay. Shit, as a smoker, sounds ideal. The Shroud of Darkness. Yeah, you would think so. I'm like, shit. I mean, hell, shit. I got one right here. Got an emergency one, just in case this, live show get a little long. Because it seems like I've been having to do that more lately. But, so 85% of the Venezuelan people did not. The Venezuelan people wanted Trump to remove Maduro. Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'll let y'all argue with each other that amongst yourselves in the chat. I'm not getting involved with that shit anymore. I'm like, I just kind of say my piece and move the fuck on, because it's like you say one thing and then motherfuckers like, I'm like my mom upstairs saying some shit about Trump that don't even make no fucking sense. I just kept my fucking mouth shut. Like, dude, I'm like, I'm about to gotta start my live show. Yeah, Guyana. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. And see, and to be honest with you, the reason why I want to visit Venezuela, I'm like, bro, have you seen their beaches? Venezuela might have some of the prettiest beaches that nobody talks about, and they have the highest waterfall in the world, and they have a famous statue similar to the Christ the Redeemer, like this, but it's way bigger than the Christ the Redeemer. It's like one of the biggest ones in the world. Like, it's some hidden gems. There's some shit to see in Venezuela that people don't really know about. I kind of been doing my homework on Venezuela for real. And then obviously, man, I'm like all the beautiful, like how many times have they won Miss Universe and shit? Like, come on, bro. Like, and I'm like, I literally just showed y'all a Venezuelan woman. If anybody been following the travel vlog channel, the woman that y'all saw me dating with the red hair, she was Venezuelan. The ones who were protesting in Venezuela, where the 50s been? 15%. Okay. Well, like I said, bro. Anyway. Let's go ahead and get to these, man. Let me see where we at. Okay. Trying to see, man. Ooh, I know where I want to start. I know where I'm starting. Yeah. Shout out to Love, Purpose, and motherfucking Passports, man. Shout out to Love, Purpose, and Passports, bro. We gonna start off with some YouTubers, since they want to act like they act like every single fucking person that claim to be a passport bro or support passport bros gotta have a YouTube channel and they gotta be married. Like, I'm like, ain't it crazy how people who are against the shit feel to have the audacity to decide who qualifies and who don't? Ain't that crazy? You really can't make this shit up, but okay. Again, shout out to Love, Purpose, and Passports. If y'all aren't familiar with them, I had them on the channel a long time ago. Couple in DR. Now, Marcus, his wife actually speaks English. I think she is originally from New York or lived in New York. I can't remember exactly, but I can't remember the whole story about how they met. But I'm not imagining it might be told here, but I know they kind of went over it again when I interviewed them on my live show a long time ago. That was actually before I even started traveling internationally. That was like right after I got my passport. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. On the road to 25K subs by the end of the year. Let's get it. Like the music gotta
that you
remind me
hear,
how
click the
long
links,
ago
they
this
are
was.
in the description. So we have a foreign testimonial, a special one actually. This comes from the YouTuber couple Love, Purpose, and Passports. Love the name, by the way. And let me just get this out the way. Your wife is fine. Good God. You and me got the same
She is
taste.
cold,
Let me
though.
say this.
She
Encanta
cold.
paisas. Another reason why I'm looking just to let y'all know.
Yeah, this is in my
I
apartment.
have reached out to him, and hopefully I'll
Right
be
before
getting
I started
this
traveling,
couple on my
before I
channel. I
moved
know
out and
guys
started
been
traveling.
requesting more couples to come on the channel, and this one in particular, I really want to make happen the most because he's in DR. He found his wife in DR, and I think he can debunk a lot of the disagreements that I see in the comments about DR. And he's actually, because I'm gonna play 2 clips for you guys, and he's actually gonna speak a little bit on that in the other clip. But I wanted to play this clip first. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
You know, when you step off that plane, brothers, now you know, and the ones that don't know, they're gonna find out. It's like you be hyped, like, it's all about this island, and you step off that plane, all of a sudden things just hit slow motion, like, ooh. You get that little first glass of Presidente, you know what I'm saying? That bottle of Presidente, they keep it at a certain temperature, you know what I'm saying? Just because that's how they rep that thing. And so you start looking around and you start realizing, ooh, it's a whole lot of beauty around. Yeah. And as you noticing, you also noticing, I see a little bit of African DNA running around here because this is one of the OG 31 flavor havens. See what I'm saying? And you start seeing that African DNA, you start wondering, like,
Hey, bro, Mark is funny as hell. And his wife is just over there confused. But I think she kind of figured it out. The African DNA. Yeah, I was just in DR in December. Yeah, it's down. It's definitely down there, bro. It's some beautiful women in DR. I ain't gonna hold you. Some thick ones down there. Ooh wee.
How'd that happen?
Bro, man, look at your wife's reaction, bro. She over here looking at him like, what the hell is he talking about? I like this couple already, man. Let's keep it moving.
So, I think wifey can give us a little enlightenment on how that happened, and I think, it might be a little interesting. So, beautiful lady, mind, tell me.
So
how did they get so fine up in here? And how did we get that African DNA? You know what I'm saying? That African DNA.
So inappropriate, right? But yeah, if you look at the DNA in the DR, it's like, I don't know, 7% Taino. That's like the original Indians that were here. And then like the rest is made up like half and half, 50-50, like African, and then the other half is European. You know that we were the first island to be colonized, and the first island to have the largest bulk of African slaves come over. So we just kind of got all mixed up and became who we are. So that's where all of that.
When I first met her, and so when we first met and we were talking, that topic came up. She said, "You do know the slaves got dropped off here first," and I'm like, it makes sense. So what you're saying is, So Christopher Columbus is responsible for that. Rumpa-bum-bum.
He's stupid.
I don't even know how to answer that.
Oh my God, man. Silly, bro. All right. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next clip because it's a little bit longer, but made some important points that I want you guys to pay attention to. All right. Check this out.
You got to be brave to get in front of this camera and put your content out there for human consumption. The room can be rough.
Mm-hmm.
They might consume it, chew it up, spit it out in your face. But seriously, for those of you new to the channel, I am Mr. Pro for You. I'm a passport brother living in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. I'm married to a beautiful, intelligent, compassionate, loving Dominicana. And with all the talk, all the negative talk surrounding the bros, say hi to the folks. Kick your head in. Hey.
Hi, everybody.
And that's why I want a Latina. I should have
I'm done. Yeah, for real. Speaking of Latinos,
what's going on YouTube? Is your boy?
This is actually a brother that I met the first time I went to Medellin. Yeah, I'll let this rock.
Women. And this is something that has been very popular on my channel. People love these stories. And so if you do have a story that you want to share, email. I'll always leave my email in the description, whether you want to share your foreign testimonial story or if you just have something that you want me to react to. But this is something that the people have been asking for a while, but I haven't had anybody send any stories in a while. And please verify whether or not it's okay to to use pictures, because we need receipts. You know what I mean? For the haters. And I will say this, homie left some receipts. And I tell you, man, brother, seeing this only makes me want to go back to Colombia. All right, so we're going to start off with what's good, my G. So I got a lot to say here, but I'll do my best to keep it to the point and hopefully keep it from being a J.K. Rowling novel. Man, you all good, bro. First of all, I'm a 44-year-old man, just turned 44 on March 6th. Okay, so your birthday literally a week before mine. 5'11", 200 pounds, in good shape, make close to six figures. And as far as 6 inches go, I'm a black man, enough said there. Okay. All of that to say, for most part, meet the modern women criteria if I wanted a modern woman anyway. I've never in my adult life had a problem pulling women when I wanted to at all, since the haters love saying passport bros are the leftovers nobody wants. I roll. Yeah, exactly. But I'm recently divorced as of last year, right after my birthday. I will say that the problems that resulted in our divorce were mostly mine. No infidelity or the suba. Y'all know I got to say that backwards because YouTube funny, or anything of either part, but there were other issues that resulted in the marriage ending. But I will say that my ex-wife was one of the few good black women, and you won't ever hear me say anything negative about her because I do still have respect for her. Okay, that's fair. Now, for the dating part, I probably waited about 7, 8 months before dating again at all after the divorce, just to get my mind right for a new potential relationship. And when I started again, I did look for another black woman, since with all things being equal, a black woman is my top preference. And I got lucky finding my needle in the haystack before, so I decided to see if I could do it again. But black and Latina women are all I have ever dated, and really all I ever wanted to date. Smashing is a different story, but for relationships, just black and Latina. So when I started dating again, I preferred my age range was 25 to 35. It wasn't super strict, but that was my general preferences. I wanted a younger woman who I could still possibly have kids with, since I didn't have any in my marriage. I was also open to dating a woman with up to 2 kids, as long as she was an ex-wife and not a baby mama. to me, there is a huge difference between the two. I agree. I'll give you that.
And you want to know what's interesting? He said that he was married. I completely forgot that he was married before. And the reason why I'm emphasizing that is because one of the narratives that they like to run with is that these men are losers back home. These are the men that couldn't get any women. I'm like, a lot of these men have actually been married before, had relationships before. So I'm like, that was always one of the common themes that always came with these testimonials. A lot of these guys that were sending me these stories, it wasn't due to lack of not getting women. It was never because of that. It was always the quality, never the quantity. But that just, and see, that right there just goes to show you either women have overinflated sense of self as far as quality of women, so therefore they think there's a lot of them, or I don't know, bro. Like, but anyway, that's the thing.
An ex-wife was at least responsible enough to not let Pookie knock her up without a commitment, and a baby mama is who Pookie got a hold of and spread his seed to. Anyway, I went on a bunch of dates and realized that goddamn every woman over 21 in America has kids. Right, exactly. That's another reason why the passport bro movement is growing, bro. Just because I was open to it doesn't mean it was preferred. But literally every single woman I met over a period of about 3 months, probably 10 to 12 women, had at least one kid. I did meet one sister who clicked with personality wise with 2 young kids, and we had a situationship for about a month, but I realized that I ain't trying to be nobody's stepdad, and I had to be honest with her and let her go around early December. See, I had to do that too, man, before I stopped dating seriously in the US, because I just came to the realization that, man, it's like I still want kids, man. So I tend to stay away from women with children and older women as well. So let's continue. In January, and for New Year's to be exact, me and a couple good friends already had plans to visit Cali, Colombia for a couple weeks. Went out there and had a damn blast. Myself and one of my friends are advanced in Spanish, not quite fluent, but definitely speak it well enough to have even easy conversations. So we were basically like fat kids in a bakery that's giving away free cakes when we got to Cali. Beautiful women everywhere and not a single Lizzo in sight. I can attest to this and confirm this going to Barranquilla. Continues. I won't lie, even
And
though
Medellin.
had the intent of looking for a relationship there, though the way the women were showing love to us, my inner Pookie did come out for a little bit, and I had my share of my fun. Excuse me, had my share of fun while I was in Cali. But 2 days before we left, I met Sarah just walking through one of the malls, which is who I'm talking to now, and I'll show pictures of her now going forward. What stood out about her over the others I dealt with while I was there was that she spoke good English, for one, is in school to become a nurse, loves rap music, and the icing on the cake is when she told me Tupac is her all-time favorite artist. I was like, she might be a winner. Unfortunately, I didn't get to spend much time at all with her while I was there because the day I left, she had to work, but we kept in touch ever since I left and talked every day, which is why I went back to visit her and test the waters. Sarah actually is from Bogota, but was visiting family who lived in Cali. So when I went back to Colombia recently, I went to Bogota. She is 24 with no kids. So yeah, there is definitely an age gap. For reference, my ex-wife and I were the same age, but one thing I noticed about Colombian women, they see it as a prize to have an older man on their arm. Even others who are outside looking in don't see it as weird. But from what I've come to understand, they see it as a girl must be doing something right for her to pull an older guy, and don't see it as creepy in any way.
Exactly. I just made reference to that in one of my recent reactions. I said I think that's actually another one of the reasons why the passport bro trend is growing. Because you got a lot of childless men in my age group that still want kids. And it's seen as creepy to want to deal with much younger women here in the West, even for the sake of wanting a family. Like even if you have good intentions and you want to have a family, you're still seen as creepy. In the West, they're like, no, get it with an older woman that already has kids and help take care of them. Like that's how selfish American women are. Like they fucked in the head for real. Like they'll I'm like they would want their own sons to do that shit. Even I'm like, no matter how successful they became. You know what, man? I've always been kind of suspect of the ones that speak really, really good English. Like, see, like the one that I just showed y'all earlier, she knows English, but it's very spotty. Like when she tries to speak it, it's like really cute because she like says it because it's like she says words and you kind of gotta like fill in, and you know she got this accent. Oh god, adios mio. Anyway.
That goes to show you one of the culture differences right there. Another reason why passport bros are leaving. As far as how I interacted, everything was A1. She was for real, treated your boy like a king. She was waiting for me at the airport, helped me get situated at my Airbnb. Went out. Sorry about that, you guys. Went out to a nice restaurant and had a great night. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah, okay. But the things that were shocking to me was how much joy she got from doing things she knew would bring me joy. We went to a grocery store the first night to buy food since my apartment had a full kitchen. And literally every morning at 7 a.m., she would cook me breakfast without me ever asking because she remembered telling her breakfast food was my favorite. And not only did she cook, she can, as us black folks love to say, put her foot in it. Oh, okay. Every meal was on point, whether it was breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And she enjoyed cooking for me because she didn't see it as a chore. She would also just randomly give me massages just cuz, but when she took off my shoes and started rubbing my feet one day, I was shook. Now, I don't have Hammer Time Shaq feet, but my feet ain't the prettiest either. Yeah. And she did not hesitate at all to do it, even when I told her she didn't have to. She went to the gym with me every day because she knows that something is something I'm into. Even though she's not huge into working out, she says she get into that more just because that's something that I love. How often does the modern woman tell you that? Pretty much not at all. It's
Huh.
very, very, very rare. Uh, it's an easy tell for a modern woman to like you when they do that, but that happens very rare in the States. The third day, she even introduced me to her mom, and mom's damn near fell in love with me once she heard me speaking Spanish. LOL. I can go on and on about her, but I won't because this damn letter is already long enough. But my point is, Shorty did not disappoint in any shape, form, or fashion. I'll be going back next month for at least a couple weeks, if not a month. This is just the start of something that hopefully becomes long term, but damn, she blew away every girl I met back home that I dated with minimal effort just because of how she was raised to be a woman, cater to her man's needs and wants, and be cooperative in a relationship. And oh yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I attached some photos of me alone, her alone, and a couple with us together just to know that I'm dealing with. Didn't realize how big my forehead was until I was looking at
Hey,
these photos, going through
Brian.
these photos. But it's all good. Stay up, Kings. Your queen is definitely out there. Just keep your eyes open and be ready to greet her when you see her. Yeah, man. I can, bro.
I
Beautiful
mean,
woman too, man. I'm like good
I'll show
now,
y'all.
and I'll
Show
show
y'all
pictures
again.
of
Like
her
she
now going
was
forward.
bad.
What stood out
Golly.
about her over the others I dealt with while I was there was that
Oh, it's so many attractive women in Colombia. Like y'all, it's popular for a reason. I'm trying to get y'all to understand because it's not just Colombian women there.
She spoke good English for one, is in school to become a nurse, loves rap music, and the icing on the cake is when she told me Tupac is her all-time favorite artist. I was like, she might be a winner. Unfortunately, I didn't get to spend much time at all with her while I was there because the day I left, she had to work, but we kept in touch ever since I left and talk every day, which is why I went back to visit her and test the waters. Sarah actually is from Bogota, but was visiting family who lived in Cali. So when I went back to Colombia,
All right, let's see. Now, so now for so now y'all know I gotta mix it up on them. Y'all know I gotta mix it up on them. And just so y'all know, this might have to turn into a series because, like I said in the first one, I got too many receipts. I'm sorry, bro. I don't be trying to. I don't do the 4, 5, 6, 7 hour streams, man. My people got shit to do. They got, yeah, I mean, they got shit to do. They too busy getting after the bag. You feel me? So, I got too many, bro. You know what I mean, like the stream is going on what almost an hour, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like, yeah, I'm like, I got another Colombia for you that I'm about to show you, but it's gonna be from one of our Caucasian hermanos, Blanco hermano Blanco. Okay, and he got a baddie too.
what's going on YouTube? It's
I'm
your boy
mad as
Rome
hell.
back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. And if you are new, then you are probably unaware that people send in their stories to me that travel and
Ooh, damn, this was a little bit more recent shit. This was here 2 years ago. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, damn. Because I was looking at the background like, hold on, damn, this was here. Okay, because I was gonna say like I thought he had pictures. I'll let the check. It's only 10 minutes
date
long. I'll let it
abroad,
rock. I'll let it rock
passport
out.
roles, or just travel abroad and date abroad. How thumbnail as well, share with the people. So I was kind of surprised to get one because come up. So was to email you with pics and short stories about Colombia, which is cool because I just came from Colombia. So here is my story. Feel free to share with your audience. I have been traveling to Colombia for 3 years, 2021 to 2023. The women in each department, in parentheses, state, are different to a certain extent. Even words are specific to region. However, they are still women. Never forget that. I think the most beautiful and passionate women are in Cali, Colombia. I've been to many cities there, and this is my opinion thus far.
Hmm.
All right. I've actually heard really, really good things about Cali. This is one of the reasons why I want to go there.
I'm gonna
Because
go
I've
to
also
Cali. I'm
been
gonna go to
told that if
Cali,
you want to find
Colombia
a really
later
good
this
woman,
year, y'all.
you know,
And when I
Barranquilla
go
and
back to
Cali were the
Medellin,
place
I'm
to
just
go
gonna go to
because those are
Medellin.
not
But
tourist cities.
Cali,
And
I'm gonna
I've been
check
to
Cali out
Barranquilla
later this
twice
year,
now,
though, for
and
sure.
I gotta say my dating experiences in Barranquilla um have been just a little better than a Medellin, even though it seemed like
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that's all that. I think that's really all that's available, bro. At least the ones worth looking at anyway. I'm like, hell, even the ones that are mid. Mm-hmm. I don't know, bro. It's like, damn, bro. See, that's the problem. That's the problem with RP content, bro. Because it's like once I discovered that content, bro, like my awareness kicked in to another level, and like I started paying attention to shit going around in my job. And it's like, ooh, this person fucking this person, but they married, but this fucking, and it's like I'm like, but I'm seeing it, like I'm like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? And then somehow I get entangled into it because it's like, oh yeah, so and so like you, but like yeah, but this bitch married, like oh yeah, y'all crazy, like these bitches ain't shit, bro. That's why I'm like that's why I be telling y'all like I'm kind of fucked up for real because I've been on when you discover RP content and you've had experiences on both sides, that shit fuck you up, bro. It fucks you up, bro. It really does, man. Because it's like I've been the guy that's been cheated on, but I've also been the guy that screwed somebody's wife too. Like, bro, like that shit ain't. Yeah, that shit fuck with you, bro. Especially you discover RP content, then you start putting everything together. Like, yeah, man. But anyway, let's get back into
Like I had more options in Medellin. It just seems that the women in Barranquilla seem to be a little bit
facts.
more traditional, so to speak.
Bro, you know what? You saying this makes me want to do this video that I'm thinking about doing tomorrow, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This dude interviewed these girls out of college, bro. And most of the women that he interviewed, he asked them, what do you think the average body count is for a girl on campus? And all these bitches kept landing somewhere in the 50s. And these bitches didn't think it was high, bro. Girls in college don't think a body count of 50 is high. Because this is Santa Barbara. That's high anywhere. What the fuck is you talking about? At that age, yes. You halfway to 100 and you barely old enough to fucking drink, bitch. Yes, that's high. Cook, bro. But these the same bitches that want to talk all this traditional shit. What the fuck is we talking about? Shouldn't shit be, bro? The way these bitches defend body count conversations and being promiscuous and all that shit, bro. Shouldn't nothing traditional be coming out of a bitch mouth, bro? She shouldn't be requiring shit with traditional, bro. It's like unless you a virgin, shut the fuck up, bro. Dead ass. This shit weird. America weird, man. America weird as hell. That's why I'm like, bro. I'm ready to go, bro. Nope. I'm gone.
Well, let's keep it moving. He says, keep in mind they do not make a lot of money.
Next to Santa
The
Barbara, they
women
get
that
it
I've
in.
dated
Damn.
make less than $600 per month. So dates are on you, as expected. You know that. I mean, I'm like that in the States. So, you know, that's just how I was raised. So it is what it is. But yeah, you guys, that is true. That's about the median income for all Colombians, for real, for real. So just understand when you go to Colombia, man, the tab is gonna be on you. But if you look at my travel vlog channel, bro, y'all will see, bro. The last date I was on in Barranquilla, bro, I didn't spend no more than 25-30 bucks, and we got something to eat and had drinks. So just to put that in perspective, man.
Yeah,
Also,
but also that's gonna vary city to city because Medellin is more expensive than Barranquilla. That same date probably would have been more like probably like $40 in Medellin, but still not bad for Medellin. You know what I mean? Being what Medellin is.
If you are busted in the U.S., that will carry over to Colombia. If you are on your game in the U.S., educated, groomed, and dressed well, fit, and have good income, you will definitely be in the top 10% of men there. The men do not marry or really date the women. When a gringo shows up to Colombia and has interest in the women, they will be all over him like white on rice. If they suspect you are a player, they may not really connect with you. The women will get right to the point and ask all kinds of vetting questions.
You know what? This is a good question. Oh, you know what, bro? My apologies, man. Damn, bro. My bad, bro. Yo, bro. Shout out to hold on. Jelani for the $5 Canadian, man. My bad, bro. I just skipped over that, man. My bad, my brother. Said I get the logic. If you're going to spend, might as well get your money's worth. But if that's the case, don't ever bring her to a first world country, bro. That's like passport bro 101. That's why I say people who are anti passport bro, they don't know what a passport bro is, because one of the first things you'll hear come out of their dumbass mouth is, oh, they bring them back here and they want to get them a green card and then they end up getting fucked over. I'm like, dude, passport bros don't come back. They only come back to visit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hell, shit, even me. I'm like, the only reason why I'm here this long is because I'm saving. Because I'm saving money right now. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I'm about to get this long-term visa situation taken care of. I'm about to get this Colombia trip in the middle of it because my birthday coming up. I'm not about to be in the States for my birthday because ain't shit to do here. Ain't shit going on here. It's cold here. I'd rather be in Medellin with my, you know what I mean, with my little sexy Venezolana amiga that I showed y'all. You know what I mean? With my hand, let me shut up. Anyway, yeah, this shit we did. I'm like, this stream was about to get X-rated real motherfucking quick. But, yeah. Thank you for that super chat, bro. Appreciate that, man. But I wanted to get to this question. Yeah, because you see everybody in the comments over here like, exactly. I'm like, yeah, and y'all be in American women would be surprised, bro. A lot of those women don't want to live in America. They want to stay close to their family. And even they know that it's less expensive in their country, so they would rather stay there just off the rip. And I'm like, for real, you can live in these other countries and get something nice and still be living cheaper than you would in the States, but living better. Like, you just getting more bang for your buck. That was one of the things that I was trying to emphasize when I went to Malaysia. I think Malaysia might be, as far as like bang for your buck, like money to quality ratio, might be the highest. Like that, that's what I was trying to illustrate in Malaysia, because it really caught my attention. Because as I'm spending money, I'm over here like, damn, like I got a lot of money left. Like, what the oh damn, that was only this much? That was only, you know what I mean? Once you start doing it, once I started getting familiar with the exchange, and I'm over here like, and then I saw somebody do a video on it. And then somebody else do a video on it. And I was like, yeah, bro, Malaysia is a hidden fucking gem, bro. Malaysia is a hidden gem, bro. I'm like, I definitely got to go back to Malaysia again. Anyway, let's get back into this, man. My bad, fellas.
It's to be expected.
Cause they're about to show. She about to show them pictures. About to come up in a second.
Damn, man. I'm like so far, like, dude, you make me want to go to Cali, man. I gotta go to Cali, bro. I got to go to Cali, man. All right. It says, since last year, I have been exclusive with one woman. She lives in my condo and takes care of everything, and I mean everything. The condo is very clean at all times. She cooks, cleans, does the laundry, and ensures that the place is furnished and decorated. She always picks me up from the airport, and it's a celebration when I arrive every time. It's like coming back from deployment. The culture there is that men take care of everything, and I do. The rent, utilities, and everything else that comes with it: furniture, paint, appliances. My girl lives there for free. When I am there, meals are cooked for me, my laundry is done, and the chores are handled by her. She is completely submissive. I never have to ask for sex, anytime and everywhere. Anytime and anywhere. Okay, then. She knows she's being taken care of and she reciprocates. She is also very put together. And I will show you those videos as I'm continuing to read this. I have never seen her in sweats or PJs to go out. She's always feminine. Sometimes she asks for money. It's always a small amount. She uses this to get her hair done or something like it before I arrive. I had a problem with this for the longest time. I don't think that I should give an allowance, but after a year, I understood that it's a cultural thing and not a greed thing like in the US. I guess you could say there's some pay for play to it, but it's not as bad as in the US. Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the things that guys understand about this, man. When you go to these other countries, these women aren't making the money that you make. So, it automatically puts you in that provider role, but man, what you get in return for it, man, you can't replace that. And you can't beat it. I mean, look, I mean, she's literally taking care of you, bro. She's doing everything she's supposed to do. She's doing more for you than women in the States would do for their man if they were in the same position. Just think about that.
That's facts, bro. I'm sorry. I really believe that, bro. I think that's the real difference, bro. I think even if you was providing 100% for a woman in the States, a foreign woman would still outwork her if she was in the same position. I still think you would get more from a foreign woman than an American woman if an American woman was in the exact same position. Jelani, the $10 Canadian, said I'm East African, and every African or even most immigrants know to go back home to get a wife. Our own families tell us to go out the country to find a proper one or even two or three. There you go, ladies. You want to know what's interesting, though? I'm so glad you said that, Jelani, because you want to know what's interesting? There seems to be a man who's anti passport bros, and he's from Africa, and he's upset about African American men going to other countries to find relationships. So my thing is, if you is a brother that's East African, if you're aware and you've been told not to deal with the women in America, why why would it make sense for a brother that's from the same continent as you to have something against African American men leaving? That don't add up to me. See, this is when we got to start questioning people who are anti whatever. Are they really doing it because they really truly are behind the shit, or they just doing it for clicks and views because they know it's an audience for it. Because you're not the first brother from Africa to say something like this. I actually did a reaction video about a brother, an African brother specifically, saying something like this before, my guy. Real shit. I remember that shit. It was a long time ago. But I remember that shit. To fight against her programming. Well, I'm like, well, if you've been told to go back home to find a wife, then whoever told you that must know that the women are having a hard time fighting against that program in here, then, huh? Shit. I'm just saying, bro. Oh shit. But yeah, man, Shorty was bad, bro. Oi, man. Oh. See where we at, man. We a little over an hour. Type shit. Yeah, I've met a few, especially this last job where I was at. Cause man, oh man, the shit I was finding out. Cause let me tell you, like, it was these two. Damn, bro. They probably, I don't even know if they watch the channel. I think they're aware of what I do now, but I don't know. It ain't like I keep in contact with them, but I know they used to be in my stories a lot before my Facebook went down. But anyway, these two white girls in particular, like, they were older. They like around my age for real, but they bad though. One in particular, super bad, because her body was just dumb crazy. Like, bruh, I was thinking to myself, like, I'm over here looking at their Facebook, and then like one of my she like one of my homies that work there, but she over here married to somebody else. She married to somebody, but she trying to fuck my homie. Like, her sister liked me low key, but she was engaged, and then at the same time, she was she had a sugar daddy that would come bring her lunch damn near every day. I was like, oh nah, bro, y'all got too much going on. That's why I didn't fuck with them. I would just say hi and keep it moving. Like, nah, y'all got too much going on. Like, you feel me? Like, oh nah, I ain't about to get caught up in all that. I'm good, G. You know what I mean? Like, your sister trying to smash your sister want my and my nigga married. You feel me? Like, my homie was married. Like, he married. On top of that, just had a baby. Bitch don't give a fuck. She still want my nigga to smash. And she married. I was like, bruh. I was like, nah, bro. I don't want any of that. I used to just say, don't get me wrong. I'll look at both of them all motherfucking day. They was bad. But I was like, y'all, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, hey, at least y'all keeping it recreational use only. I'm like, but I don't even want to do that, because y'all just got, that's just too many variables. Like, it'd be different if they was just single and just doing them. Like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, we can kick it and have a good time. Like damn, bitch, you got a fiance and a sugar daddy, and and then your sister is married, and she trying to smash. Well, she want to smash my homie, and my homie married, and he just had a child with his wife. Like, nah, bro, y'all doing too much. I'm good. Yeah, no, I just said that shit. I'm mad as hell, though. I literally just said, nah, I'm good. Hey, bro, I'm mad. As soon as I said that, that shit popped up in the chat, bro. I'm weak as fuck. Yo, I'm weak as hell. Yo, it's Eric TV. Just wanted to say hi, man. Appreciate you, bro. Eric TV, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, facts. We were just mentioning that earlier, bro. It's like, yeah, don't bring them back. I would never bring them back. Hell no. Nah, but you would think it was Amazon the way I was talking, huh? Nah, it was this place called at the time it was called Borderless Distribution. It was like one of the highest rated distribution centers for pharmaceuticals, and I was a processor, but I was like a lead processor, which was somebody who like all the orders that came in, I would have to create orders so that way the people who would package everything would send the shit out. But eventually I got moved up to where all the stuff that we couldn't send out would get sent to me. So now I'm in contact with production managers with every company or whatever product that I had. So essentially my job was pretty much to just keep in communication with people in Utah, the main place in Utah, because that was the first time I ever flown, if any of y'all been following me that long. Because that was just in 2022. So because when we finally went to Utah, all the production managers that I've been emailing all this time, I finally got to meet in person. And that's when I was over here telling y'all, like, bruh, I did not know I was talking to some sexy ass Serbian women. Some of the production managers that I used to email was Serbian. And like once after I met them, I was like low key flirting with them. Like, oh yeah, like damn, I didn't know y'all was Serbian. Like, y'all, hey. Cause they right up. I'm like, far as like Eastern European women, they right up there with some of the coldest, bro. Romanian, Ukrainian, Poland, yeah. Serbian women, they bad. So I'm over here like, okay. Now I'm really intrigued about traveling overseas. Like that made me even more intrigued. Like, but yeah, that's where I was working at last before I put in my 2-week notice, man. I've been doing YouTube full time for going on 4 years now, bro. That's crazy, bro. I can't believe it's been that long. Unbelievable, man. I said this is filthy work. I know, right? But yeah, I mean, but still, it was a warehouse. Yeah, it was a warehouse. I mean, it seemed like pretty much all warehouse jobs are like that, but Amazon, well known because it's such a major chain. But yeah, pretty much every warehouse job I've had been like that to some degree. It's just that this is post RP. That's the difference. This is post RP. I could tell you some shit pre RP, like pre red pill, where you'll be like, oh damn, I can see why that caught your attention now. Like, yeah, because now you know why that shit went down. Now you know why all these bitches was on this one dude at work, even though half of these bitches married and yada yada yada. Like, bro, like I can, bro. Bro, I know I could tell you story, bro. I remember when I used to work at DHL, bro. Bro, my one homie, bro, he used to hoop. Name is Michael Thomas. Tall nigga. Bro, he had to be like every bit of 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". Bro, when I tell you, bro, like I'm talking like you like the dude King 6'8". That easy. Bro, he literally had, bro, he had one girl who had a boyfriend and one girl who had a husband sharing him at the same time while he was married. And the two bitches at work knew it. They knew they were sharing him. And the funny and and the fucked up part about it is one of the bitches almost got me fired because she filed a complaint because I used to roast her ass. Like on some, because like she used to joke with me, but then she stopped. But like I would still do it like just to talk shit. But then all of a sudden I don't know, she just started acting different. But around the same time, but it was around the same time you was fooling around with the homie. So I don't know, bro. I don't know if, how one would correlate with the other, but I don't know. That shit was weird, bro. But you know what I mean? But like I started finding out all that shit after the fact. So I was kind of like, interesting. I'm like, damn, bitch, now I really don't like you because now you not only did you almost get me fired, but over some bullshit, but meanwhile, you over here doing some fuck shit. Trying to act like, come on, man. Like, bro, I'll tell you, bro, bitches ain't shit. You over here trying to get me fired just because I'm over here cracking jokes. Like, meanwhile, you over here. I'm like, meanwhile, you over here cheating on your man with one of my homies who was supervisor here. Fuck out of here. Man, should I play another one, bro? I feel like I'm just ranting, bro. Should I play one more for y'all, bro? Because let's see, we going on almost an hour and a half. Y'all want me to play one more, bro? Should I show him another receipt? Should I show him another receipt? You know what? Since you was the first one to respond, bro, I'm gonna pick this one just for you, because I believe I got one. If I'm correct, I believe this is Kenya.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support.
I think this brother got a YouTube channel too, if I remember right.
Let's get it. Like the music that you hear, click the links. They are in the description. All right, so I have a foreign testimonial, and I'm really looking forward to this one because this actually is going to take us back to the motherland. And I agree with homie, man, as far as, I don't think guys are sleeping on Africa like that, because I know for a fact that a couple people watch me that are actually married to African women. I know one in particular. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but he always brags about his African wife and how she speaks multiple languages and things of that nature. So I don't want to say, I don't think it's slept on. I just don't think a lot of guys are going there.
It's more popular now, though.
Anyway, but I'm like, after I'm gonna show y'all this video that he gave me, and I don't know, man. He definitely makes a case. All right, so I'm gonna read this off. It ain't too long, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show the video. All right, it says, "Hey, bro, I'm a big fan, and I've been checking out all of your videos. Keep it up. It seems that a lot of people are sleeping on Africa, but it's actually a hidden gem. This year, I've been to Paris, Rome, DR, and Kenya. So far, Kenya is my favorite, and not for the obvious reasons. Mombasa and Watamu have some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. I found that almost anywhere you go, you are an American first. True, in Africa, most everyone is black, so you don't really stand out, but that can actually be a good thing as you blend in more easily. I agree. But once you open your mouth, they immediately know you are a foreigner, right? And yes, the women treat you much better than in the US. As long as you are respectful and just a nice dude, you cannot lose. I can't stress this enough. Because of the conversion rate, a dollar equals 120 Kenyan shillings. It takes very little to make a woman happy, as you will see in the video below. Your looks are not so important, but mainly how you treat them. People in the USA in general need to travel more to see how the real world lives. America is a sugar-coated topping in this world. We truly are in a matrix of sorts. It's not just a saying, it's true. Facts. Facts. I agree. Feel free to use any footage from my trip to Africa. Here is a video of me shopping in the market with a girl from Mombasa. I'm definitely hitting Brazil and Southeast Asia in 2023, but we'll also be back to Africa for sure. The world is a beautiful place.
Well, that's how you know
Once you
how
get
old
out
this
and
is.
actually explore it.
23.
E. Man, shout out to E, bruh. And we are going to go ahead and check out this YouTube clip that he sent.
Yeah, she got a little young man on her. You feel?
Yeah, man, $4. And this dress she bought was 800 shillings. So it's pretty much, this dress is like $6. And she loves the dress. She loves it. She loves it. She said it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. But so you're talking about a dress.
They're
and
built
shoes,
like the letter
you're
P.
talking like, $10 USD. To make this girl happy. I mean,
So
Yeah,
you
that
mean to
nya.
tell me
You know what I'm saying? That
that
nya.
dress, which look like it's painted on,
Hey, bro. Hey, Jelani, bro. Can you tell me who invented that word? Whoever invented that word, bro. I want to shake their hand, bro. That's a. Who invented this word? Nyash? or is that just ass in a particular language? Like, oh, like damn, like that sound lit though. Who came up with that? First time I heard that shit, I was like, oh, I'm using that. I'm adding that to the roster. I was like, I'm definitely using that. I'm like, I can only use that in the States though. Can't use that. I'm like, unless I'm in Africa, like, yeah, I can't use that anywhere else outside of Africa or the States. Anywhere else, they probably ain't gonna know what the hell I'm talking about. Ah, it's a Nigerian and South African word. Okay. Does it mean ass though? Or is that like slang that they came up with? I'm just curious, bro. Like, I mean, like, don't mind me, man. I'm trying to learn. That shit sound lit though. Think mostly Nigerian. Okay. Yeah, like booty. Okay, cool. All right, that makes sense. Got you. Kind of like culo for Spanish people, Spanish speakers. I got it now. That makes sense.
oh, by the way. Jesus Christ. And the shoes all combined were only $10.
You can't make this shit up.
That's
You
wild.
can't make this shit
Man,
up.
I don't know if y'all seen this episode of Zoom to Thailand, but he took L shopping. Bought her a dress. Really nice dress. $4.
Speaking of which, that's gonna be tomorrow's live, bro. I'm gonna be doing a live reaction to Richie Max, Cost 11. not only because I think it'll be informative for everybody, but for me personally, I'm kind of curious. You know what I mean? Because I've been to this brother's spot before, and think I want to kind of use it as like a measuring stick to as far as like what I would probably want my budget to be at in the future, because later on this year I will permanently be there. Once I handle the long term visa situation. But yeah, man, that's another reason why as well. But yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow's live stream. Just happened to put that out there.
The Filipina P, the dresses that she wears on her channel usually range from $2 to $4.
Bruh.
It got me wondering, man, has our country become that materialistic that you can go to these other countries and these women can have on $10, $15 outfits and they look just as good, if not more attractive than the women back home in the States? You got women in the States that wear name brand, and half of the time they don't even look that appealing. I'm like, usually because it probably comes with fake eyelashes, lip filler, weave, and all that.
Okay. I think that was it for this, man. Oy. Man, we an hour and a half in. Yeah, bro, we're gonna have to do a part 3, bro. I got too many, bro. Cause it's 11:30 p.m. I'll do a part 3, bro. I got more, y'all. I'm like, or y'all more than welcome to look yourself, bro. Like foreign testimonial playlist on the OG on the channel, bro. But I'll just do a part 3. Yeah, cause it's like we an hour and a half in, man. Know what I'm saying? But figure why not, bro? I'm like, they keep asking. All right, I'm gonna keep showing. I'm like, just quietly. All right, I'm like, I've shown about 4 to 5, at least like 4 to 5, give or take, every single one so far. So that's crazy. I'm like, still got a lot. I'm like, still got a lot of them. I'm like, and I've shown you guys, and I've shown you guys of multiple races, not just black men. Married men. Yeah. All right, y'all. But tomorrow, yeah, bro, cost 11. Yeah, bro. I wanna not switch it up, so to speak, but get back to covering other aspects of the travel, man. Cause I think a lot of that has been lost due to all the controversy. Like the site has been lost on all the other things that are just that are important and beneficial as well when it comes to this travel shit. So I just want to get back to shedding light on that a little bit more. Not to say that we ain't gonna stray away from like what was shown tonight, but what I mean. Obviously, I can't speak for everybody. Clearly, um, the travel channel speaks for that, but uh, for I can say for myself, and I know for some people, they're doing this for the other benefits outside of women. So, but yo, man, thanks for y'all. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Want to give a shout out again to everybody that sent the cash out, as well as the super chat. Shout out to my moderators. Make sure y'all subscribe to the rant channel, as well as the music channel if you haven't already. Shit, the next mixtape is actually coming out next Saturday, For the Love of Volume 4. funny too, because the girl that I showed y'all earlier, she's actually on the album cover. That's funny as hell. She's actually on a couple of album covers for real. Well, she bad as fuck, bro. I can't wait. You know, man, let me shut up. Anyway, let me get out here. Oh, man. Me encanta Colombia. Bebecito. Oh, my God. I'm like, bro, when I get back to Colombia and I hear that, it is a wrap. I'm going to be over here like, Chill. All right, let me get off of here, bro. That's a silly, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Same time tomorrow, bro. Deuces.
So this Australian influencer pissed off the internet is what this caption reads. The truth is he pissed off a bunch of chicks online. Why? Because he encouraged men who he wants to focus on their goals to unfollow women on social media, especially those who are thirst trapping. And they did not like that.
Why? I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
Yeah, I can see already. I'm about to spaz. I can see it already.
Who's advocating for the average man?
Wait a minute.
And Roman, I get it, bro. I know why you picked Punk. On one hand, you have a 280-pound Scottish war machine, and on the other hand, you got that tattooed sociopath, Fragile Phil, who's always one fall away from his career being over. Without your Samoan army, I'd kill you. You made the best choice for you, so good luck at WrestleMania. When you two are out there acting like a couple of little boys and aura farming, me, I got the entire rosters climbing over each other to get in that chamber for the right to face the #1 champion, the undisputed champion, the real best in the world in the main event of WrestleMania.
The undisputed champion, Drew McIntyre, who was attacked by Cody Rhodes, was attacked by Jacob Fatu tonight.
I'll focus on now SmackDown.
Hey, yo, Drew. I figured I'd come out here, watch the main event, maybe kick up my lemon pepper steppers, and watch this qualifying match. And then it hit me, Drew, you worried about all the wrong things. You worried about Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu, Raheem. Let me give you some advice, dog. You need to be worried about the future of the business. The most qualified man on SmackDown, I'm talking about Trick Williams. Because Trick Williams is the man who's gonna take that title from you at WrestleMania. Ooh, yeah, let's talk about it.
I did say step up, and you just stepped up. But a little bit of advice for you, kid. Walk before you run. Because if you interrupt the champ again, I'll stick those lemon pepper steppers where the sun don't shine.